So today I am building a rental lot in Sulani. I think this is the first one I've built in this world. I'm pretty sure I've done a rental lot before, but not here. So this one I had in mind for a honeymoon, but honestly you can have it just as a normal rental lot, or if you want you can live here. There is one double bed, so you can have one or two Sims staying here. And it is built on the Reef refinery lot. I did notice that if you build on a waterfront lot like this, if you download this build you will have to place it on this lot, obviously because of the water. And for some reason some of the objects that I've used, I've tried putting it on like a different waterfront lot and they just like jump up all over the place even with move objects on, so unfortunately you will have to place it on this lot if you would like it in your game. So I was on Pinterest one day last week and I came across this image here. Now I know it kind of probably looks a little bit confusing because it doesn't look anything like what I have done, but I was really inspired by the shape and I really wanted to do something round. And now I have managed to work out what was going on with my rotate around center thing that was happening in my last build. It just wasn't working with the tool mod, sorry. And I updated it, and for some reason now it just, now it works, even though it wasn't really an issue before. It just, I don't know what was going on, but it now works. So I really wanted to make the most of it, and so I built this. I wanted to do something modern again. I feel like this is my least confident kind of style, and so I really wanted to give it a go before I go, completely overboard on the cottage style. I wanted to do something a little bit different before we get into that, so this is what I have for you. I was a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because this isn't something that I do very often, something that I'm particularly not comfortable but confident with, so I really hope you like it. Please let me know what you think, because I really do want to know. So I wasn't really sure how to do this, because what I have done, as you may have seen, is use windows and I think it's like a wall decoration from City Living, and that means that there aren't any enclosed rooms, so no privacy. So what I have done is build like a really small room in the like tiny circle, and that is the bathroom. So the bathroom is the only like actual room. So right now I am trying to build a kind of makeshift pool. You can't build pools on waterfront lots. There is a little trick, I think Kate Emerald I think came up with it. I'll try and find the video and link it in the description for anyone who would like to see that. I did try it on this lot, however the water isn't quite deep enough, so I had to come up with another idea. And so I used the stepping stone thingies from Spa Day, and these windows are from Island Living, and once they are lowered down into the water they basically look a little bit like stilts, as you will about to see. They kind of look a little bit like stilts, and it just creates like an illusion that there is a pool, like a private section of the ocean. And it is functional. I took the screenshot before I play tested it, unfortunately, the thumbnail screenshot, so I did have to add a ladder into this section of the water, but that doesn't really change anything. But your Sims can get into the water, which is great because that means everything is fully functional. So here I wanted to make kind of like a boardwalk sort of thing. So I did the same thing as I did with the windows, and used the rotate around center feature with the tool mod, and these are just wooden debug planks. They don't have a footprint, so your Sims can walk over them no problem. I have also done this same technique on the roof to kind of just tie the whole style in together. I then moved these over so it kind of creates like a sweeping pattern between these two circles, and just to go along where I've made the little shape with the stepping stones. I really like the way that this looks, and I was a little worried that, you know, it wouldn't look quite right, and I did spend several hours tweaking it, so I'm really glad that, you know, my vision in the end actually, you know, worked, I suppose. I couldn't quite get the angles right, and there was an awful lot of clipping, but as you can see, I did manage to fix it. I just had to lower every other plank by 0.05 just to stop that, you know, glitchy clipping, which is irritating to see when you're trying to move the camera around. But there's only like the tiniest little bit in the middle now, which is wonderful. So here I have I've turned this kind of circle room into like a bar area. This one up here is a like massage room, like a relaxing room. The big one is the bedroom. In here is the bathroom, and then the other circle is like the kitchen dining area. So I tried to limit the packs that I used in this build. I've been trying to do that a little bit more often, just because I find that the challenge is fun. This isn't limited by budget, so I think it's like 200,000 if you want to buy it, and the rental price is I believe around 1,700 a night, so it's quite expensive. But it's, you know, it's luxury, so I feel like that's expected. On here I use these little wall lights from Spa Day to create like a handle sort of illusion, I guess, on the door. What I kind of wanted it to look like was that the windows were almost like one of those I don't know what they're called, but it's like a big wall length door that you can just like open the whole wall up. That's kind of what I wanted it to look like. So I tried to just, yeah, make it look like that. I really had trouble with these stairs. Obviously we can't place stairs on diagonals, and if we could, that would have made my life so much easier, but we can't, so I had to kind of work around it. And what I have done is place the bed on one side, and then round the back is like the dressing room area. So I've used the I don't remember what it's called, is it Pristine Pedestal from Get Famous. I was really happy to find that the Spa Day and Get Famous colour swatches are very similar. So as you can see, like the Spa Day windows and the Get Famous pedestals, that kind of bluey grey is pretty much exactly the same, so they went really well together. And I just used these all around the like circles that I've created, because I didn't want it to look you know, like they weren't walls. I did want it to look like they were actually walls, and I liked the look that these windows had with the like bottom panel, so I tried to make it look kind of consistent. So this is the kitchen. It's a pretty small kitchen. I've tried to minimize the amount of clutter that I've used, because obviously it's meant to be a rental lot. They don't live here, so they wouldn't have any like, they wouldn't have too many personal effects out on the sides. But obviously if you choose to change it to a residential lot and move your Sims in here to live, then you can add whatever you like. I have playtested it. It is all functional, but I have only playtested it in the summer, so I'm not sure what it would be like when it's like monsoon season, when it rains an awful lot like it normally does in Sulani, whether you know, your Sims will be all hiding in the bathroom, because that's technically the only room. But you know, for vacation purposes in the summer, it worked pretty well for the 5 days that my Sim was playtesting it for. So the packs that I have tried to use are City Living, Spa Day, Get Famous, obviously Island Living, and I think there was another one, but I don't remember off the top of my head what it was. If you choose to download this on the gallery, you can click on the icons of the packs used, and then there's a little tab that says like show items used, so you can check which items I have used from that pack. If nothing comes up, it means it's a debug item. But it's an easy way for you to see if it's worth downloading if you don't have a particular pack. So say for example you want to download this but you don't have which one is it? I think it's Dine Out, actually. Might be Dine Out that I've used. And say you don't have that pack. I think I've only used the pillars outside the bathroom. So if you don't have Dine Out and you want to download this, then you will just be missing some pillars. And obviously it's perfectly functional without those, so yeah. In here, like I said, this is kind of like the bar area. I added a little rug just in front of the bar, which I thought would be like a really nice like dance floor area. I was going to add an actual dance floor, but I didn't want to add, you know, a whole other pack in here. Oh, laundry day is the other thing that I've used because I used all of those rugs, but I think that's the only thing I've used from that pack too. So I did change the like the time of day to nighttime because I wanted to make sure that the lighting was sufficient for your Sims to be able to see and for you to, you know, play without having to have really bright lights on. But I also wanted it to look very islandy, and I don't know, just I didn't want there to be these bright white lights everywhere, so I tried to minimize the amount of lights that I have used. I've put quite a few outside, and then when it came to indoor lights I tried to not use too many because I wanted it to look very relaxing, and if you've got these, you know, bright vibrant white lights everywhere, it's not really that relaxing. So back here is the like dressing area. I really had trouble trying to get things to stick on walls in this, and it's probably because I haven't really built any walls, but then when it came to like grabbing things after I'd placed it, I couldn't get hold of them unless I zoomed like really close to it. And it's probably because of the amount of windows and things that I've used, but it was very irritating. And as you can see, things are bouncing around all over the place because they would not stick to the wall. It was testing my patience a little bit, but we managed it. So I didn't really want to put too many like clothes and things back here, because I thought if it is a vacation rental lot, then you're not going to have like a whole wardrobe in here because they're not going to have all of their clothes, you know, they're going to bring a suitcase full. So I thought these hanging ones from the base game were a really good idea because it just looks like they've only got a couple of outfits, and then all of their like more personal things can go in the drawers. And I just wanted it to look relaxing, I guess. This rug I had to put down. It was the only one that really fit in the gap, and I thought the style was really good too. It's from City Living, and I don't know whether I've used it. I think I used it once in like a palace build, but I thought it went really nicely in here. The thing that I've used like on the wall is a divider from Island Living, and I sized it up because I wanted it to fill the entire wall, but then meant that I couldn't add any lights on the wall because it completely covered it up. Underneath this little like awning thing, I've put the little meditation seat from Spa Day. I thought it was just a nice little relaxing area. So I wanted to add a chess table just for another activity for your Sims to do. I tried really hard to get this rug to be centered on this chess table, and then realized that the rug itself wasn't symmetrical, so I kind of lost that battle. I tried to add in a couple of things from the Oasis what's it called? I don't know, that new kit. But again, I didn't want to add an extra pack in when I was trying to limit the amount that I had. I originally thought that I'd only use like 3 packs, and then I think I'd end up using like 4 or 5. But like I said, it's only like 1 or 2 items, so it's not really going to interfere with your gameplay if you don't have those packs. So up here is the like spa area. I've added the massage bench, this little chair. I've not actually used the chair in gameplay, only the bench, so I'm not sure what it actually does. Whether it's still a massage chair, I don't know. And I think I've put like a yoga mat there too. I just wanted it to be somewhere that was, you know, somewhere that you can just go and sit and not have to worry about anything. It's maybe a little bit precarious because it is right on the edge and there's no railing. There is like the tiniest little fence there, and obviously your sim's not going to walk off the top of the building because that's not possible. But yeah, obviously if you wanted to add a little bit more of a barrier on there, then it's easy enough for you to do that. So yeah, like I said, this was the little like yoga area. I thought it was really cute. So I just add a couple more bits and pieces, and then we go back into the bar area. So like I said, I wanted to add like this dance floor thing, which I've done with the rug, and I wasn't really sure what to do decoration wise, so I did use these bar stools as I guess like pedestals, and then I've put some I don't remember what they're called, like vases. I don't know. They're just like decorative ornaments. Here I was really hoping that this would work. I've put the drinks table on top of this little debug ornament from Island Living, and it functions. So that is pretty much it for this build. I hope you enjoyed the tour that's coming up. Please like this video if you like it, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. So I have put this on the gallery already, and the tray files will be on Tumblr if you would like to download it. So yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Like I said, please let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone!